on government surveillance. So the government, you know, I know, I think we all know that it has problems. More problems than one. The problem I'm presenting to you today is that the government is watching you. People may say that they already know this, but you don't know to what extent. The government is a downright stalker, and they know some pretty personal stuff about us. The main branch of the government in charge of this madness is the National Security Agency. They are the agency that controls the government's cryptography and cryptanalysis. Basically, they are coders that analyze secret codes and collect information on more things than are necessary. This man right here is Edward Snowden. He is an ex-agent from the NSA. He hacked into their system and downloaded secret documents that were on programs that were run by the NSA. He was charged with 3 felonies and is now hiding in Russia because he has made the documents he found public to all of us. The NSA has done many things. In their $1.5 million building, there is a massive amount of data. Phone data, computer data, personal data. They have it all. The NSA runs many shady programs that help them with their domestic surveillance. One of the many programs that are used in court order that force Verizon to hand over its telephone metadata. Don't look at that right now. Anyways. Without demanding for specific information about calls, they ordered the records of calls made in the U.S. and between the U.S. and abroad. They collected data from our phone calls. Our phone calls. Like, and they don't only connect phone calls. They collect texts too. The NSA has collected about 200 million text messages daily around the world. They do this by using a program called Dishfire. They use this program in order to gain people's personal information from travel plans to financial transactions. Along with Dishfire, a program called Prefer is also used to analyze communications from innocent people that aren't necessarily expected of anything. They use information sent from international roaming charges. On a day's average, the NSA has been able to assemble over 5 million missed calls, from which they were able to piece together someone's associations by who they call in one. Information on 1.6 million crossings over a border in a day, over 110,000 names from digital business cards, plus pictures to go along with them, and more than 800,000 transactions. That's a crap ton of information. Although the information from the U.S. has been disposed of, that still leaves the rest of the world, including the United Kingdom, which has been using information from the NSA to eavesdrop on their citizens in the UK through the GCHQ, which is the Government Communications Headquarters, which is like the UK version of the NSA. Yet another program the NSA uses is called PRISM. It is a diabolical program that allows them to have direct access to internet companies. With this, the NSA can access emails, documents, a user search history, and more. It gives the NSA easier access to in-depth black communications and information. In a presentation of PRISM found by The Guardian, there was a claim that the companies they collected information from were working with them. These companies include a portion of the world's largest internet brands, which you may or may not have heard of. Microsoft, Yahoo, Google, Facebook, Paltalk, YouTube, Skype, AOL, and Apple. But once asked, they all denied ever hearing of the program at all. Now, if this is a true fact, then it could only mean that the NSA is running the program without the knowledge or consent of the companies. Not only is this sneaky, but it's a serious invasion of privacy. Most, if not all, of these situations are a violation to the Fourth Amendment, which, if you forgot, states that no citizen can be subject to seizure or search without warrant or probable cause. And in most of these cases, they don't have a warrant, and they don't have cause for this search. These problems exist because the government hides them from everyone. They like to be secretive and keep things to themselves because they know that people will disagree with most of the actions they are committing. This may be true, but it is not right in the slightest. This is a problem that needs to be fixed. So as the first step to solving this great problem of government stalkery, one can start with the hard bit. The government cares a lot about protecting its citizens. They seem to care almost about too much, though, because they are breaking every other law doing so. It is almost as if the government is a paranoid, overprotective mother that is also sort of psycho. I mean, the only reason we are able to know the shocking information is thanks to Edward Snowden, the man behind the curtain, and Glenn Greenwald, his partner in justice. Certainly no one else was going to make us aware of the programs that were happening. They're top secret after all.
Yo, he risked his life for that. I respect that, man.
That was